Survival for sure. And I met you around those times and around the neighborhood, and you was a part of a crew. Can you tell us a little bit about that crew?
Well, one of those crews. Well, how far back you want me to take it? From Lethal Weapons or G.E.D. Rich Kids? Because you know,
I was talking about G.E.D. Rich Kids, but let's start with the first one.
All right, so one of the first teams that I was a part of was a rap group called Lethal Weapons. It consisted of me, myself, and another individual who's well known, Young Flea. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, Young Flea 365. He's doing his thing right now in the world. And I started off right there, you know, it was me and him just going around pretty much, just doing our thing back and forth, holding it down lyrically, doing our best lyrically, whether it was in a cafeteria, whether it was at a Jamaican parade, whether it was at a Doc Hurley game, you know what I mean? Me and him was just always going around, just doing our best to showcase our talents. You know, we was those dudes where after school, we'd come to the block. You know, you had dudes out there like Art Twig, you feel what I'm saying? You know, a couple of legends out there who was, you know, making things happen. And they would stop us from time to time to just hear us rap, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and my boy, we devised a plan like, man, y'all ain't gonna keep stopping us to rap, man. We need some money to get some snacks and shit from the store. So, man, y'all got some dollars for us. Me and my boy, we gonna do what we do. So, you know, that was a little thing that we had, you know, after school. We just go to the block, split some 16s, we get some money, we go get some snacks from the store, you know, little kid shit.
So basically, you used to rap for the hustlers on the block.
Yeah.
Get a little couple dollars.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like that. That's what really that was pretty much like my first introduction of having a group. You know what I mean? Even though it was just me and him. And again, like that was like my middle school years, and then high school years, I'll say around like my sophomore year, I had linked up with the twins, which I knew the twins from like forever, since like elementary school, since like third grade.
Yeah, I was like in preschool with them.
Yeah, you know, Fame. Shout out Fame and P.C, man. You know what I mean? 100 Tracks over there, New 11. Y'all know what's going on. But it started out with them, man. You know, we started chilling. You know, we was they was a part of an after school program called Stump the Violence. They was going there first, and then they had introduced me to the program. And then from there, like, we just started chilling after school, going to the program, just doing our thing. And then the way we kind of, like, started clicking, like, every day was one day in particular, you know, I know I'm all over the place with this, but just, you know, it's going to add up.
Yeah.
But one day in particular, like, I was outside just running around doing what I do, you feel me? And I had ran into the twins outside, and they was doing their thing, you feel me? And they heard that, you know, I was nice on the mic or whatever the case may be. And these dudes, like, they do their thing, like they ill, you feel me? It's two of them, you feel me? Double trouble for real. So they wanted to battle me, bro. You feel me? So mind you,
both of them want to battle.
Yeah, they both want to battle, you feel me? So I'm one person. So I'm like, all right, bro, let's get it. You feel me? My confidence at that time was through the roof. And I battled both of them. You know, we had what we had, you feel what I'm saying? And that led to us just chilling every day. They had said that they had a recording system at their house. And me growing up, I never really had the musical outlets that most of my peers had, I would say.
Yeah.
But going to their house and they having a whole recording system there, it was like, that was something that put me in a whole nother element. So like from that day forward, we just started chilling, and we never stopped chilling up until us, you know, running into my boy Mo, him being a part of the cypher, my boy Tiger, Pop Lottie, Bones, you know, just other friends coming into us chilling. And everybody wasn't doing music, but they was doing something that they loved. Like my boy Bones, that was one of my first friends that I had from the hood that was snowboarding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was bowling, that was doing different things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that, like, y'all crew was like a different crew. Like, in those days, everybody was on the Dipset wave,
yeah,
and the Max B and everything, but y'all was kind of like those different guys that, you know, wore colorful clothes, different type of style, and I remember those days.
I appreciate that, man. And you know, during that phase in our lives, like, everybody in my crew, like, we was feeding off of each other's energy. You know what I mean? G.E.D. Rich Kids was something that really started as a collective mind. You know, shout out my boy Pop Lottie. Like, he was the one of our element that really taught, like, you know, not only shout out BY too, you know, shout out Born, you know what I mean? Because these is individuals that came into my life and that helped me turn my swag up. You feel what I'm saying? These was dudes that was showing me the other element, that was teaching me how to wear my jeans a little bit different, teaching me about famous stars and stripes, teaching me about, you know, a bunch of different designers that I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? And we just was like some young dudes who wanted to get it. You feel what I'm saying? We just felt in ourselves that we was going to be one of those dudes in our communities or even in our families that just take it to the top. So G.E.D. Rich Kids, it was more like a state of mind. It wasn't really about the money. It was the state of mind of waking up every day, devising a plan to go and get some bread. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I come from knocking at doors to shovel snow. I come from knocking at doors to rake leaves. You feel what I'm saying? To get it. You know, I used to walk to the top of Scarborough, you know what I mean? Once you cross the bridge, go to these big, nice houses and ask these people, like, what's up? You need somebody to shovel your driveway. You know, you need somebody to rake your lawn. So when I'm showing my peers this, you know, outside of, you know, the traditional way of, you know, as some people say, jumping off the porch and getting to other elements, I kind of, you know, that came later on in life. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to find other innovative ways to, not only for myself to get money, but for my peers. And G.E.D. Rich Kids was just one of those things where that helped me stay out of trouble, but it also helped me find myself. You know what I mean? The things that we was able to do as a team, it just set the tone for the young men that we are today. You know what I mean? So
indeed.